Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Morning for me. And it was dark when I started setting this up, but now it's all light. Anyways, how goes it? I'm tired this morning. I got a special surprise. Last night, it freaked me out, but it was okay. I was watching a freaky show. And, you know, when freaky shows and they're setting up a freaky moment in the show and the music is all doom and all that, my dog starts barking. Not unusual for her to bark at the TV or whatnot, right? But then in between her awfully loud barkings, I think I hear my screen door open. I go, wow. And this was late. It's like midnight, I think. Around midnight, so not too often I get knocks on my door anyways, so at any time, so it's always a big ordeal whenever there's a knock at the door. So, but there was no knock. At least I didn't know, and the dog just kept going. I couldn't hear it. Like, shut up, I can't hear the door if you're yelling. So I go and I flick on the little hall light there, and then, of course, it causes reflection on those lights at the top of my doorway. And I put my fingers up because I got to get on my tippy toes to peek out that window. I'm so short. And startled myself with the reflection of my fingers in the window. And I'm like this, peeking out my window. And I don't see anything in the driveway or in the doorways. But I look down them, but there seems to be this black shape in the middle of the floor. I'm like, oh. Right, I got present, but you know, my brain's still influenced on this spooky show going on in the background. Open the door slowly and step out, and I smelled. Yeah, I smelled the soul sister. Yes, I did. One of my son's favorite scents too. I smell Laura, he says. It's from my friends Laura and Shannon. It was so beautiful. The scarf that I'm wearing has this little print on it. Eagle blessings. I'm not touching it. I'm trying to set it up nice here. There's a couple beautiful little stones. This is actually a gift from Laura last year. And the sentiment to keep me safe. Hand sanitizer. And the mask. She got me a scarf last year, so it matched. It matched that scarf. I'll use it to keep my face warm. Because I do remember, and also this controversial stuff. I don't mean to get controversial or whatever. It's just in my memories a long time ago. A mass debate kind of thing. And it was that come to that yeah, it's always best build our immunity. So that's our best defense against any kind of illness, is to build up our immunity, all of our inside defenses. And that's just not a humble opinion on that. That's the scientific, backed by lots of science and biology and that. So study that, especially if you're going to be promoting one way or the other. If you're going to take a strong stance on either side, make sure you've got all that backing. And all different angles, even opposing views. Why don't we want to look at opposing views? Why do we want to see anything that challenges our views? We decide this is how it is, and we get... So, I don't know why I went off about that, but, you know, I can appreciate that sentiment, you know, and that sometimes it's like security blankets, things like that, that even though they serve no real, actually it is a real purpose to have a security, something there that helps you to feel safe, you know, to remind you of what you've already got inside. That's what I think we need sometimes, these outside things for. Remind us what we've already got inside. Whatever that is for you. Okay, thought we'd do the Moonlodge inward tree for centering. Yeah, why not? And I'm going to try and do it without the book, okay? We've already done that enough. We'll just get to positions. That's a record keeper. It's from inside. We're tapping into the inside, to the intuition. Because in this inward tree for centering, the Moonlodge inward tree for centering, right, we find our true self. So once we know that true self, no one will never be able to fool us. So we know who we are. It all comes from the inside. We got to build from the inside out. Strengthen from the inside out. The seed doesn't grow from the inside. The seed cracks open from the inside. It doesn't grow from the outside in, right? The tree doesn't start with the leaves and then forms the little branches and then the trunk and then into the roots. Like, so why would we, right? But sometimes we get fooled in that. Put on the outside what you want on the inside. Yeah, these things can be tools and stuff that help us, but what we all need to do is connect with that source inside each of us, to those answers, to those truth detectors, to all of those signals that our bodies send us, to our body's language. Okay, what is our own body's language to us? Okay, calling in all directions from the east, path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, that's the waters, the emotions, place of child, place of innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west, the physical, the earth, the woman, place of introspection. And calling back all of our energies from the north, that's the wisdom ears, the air, the mental. We walk our red road from our earth walk, goes from childhood in the south. When we are learning, home is where our body is, right? But we need to run to our mother's shawls or grandmother's shawls or whatever. We need that protection. We need a secure home around us to feel secure in our home that we're in. Oh no, how is that for you? Up to the north into the wisdom years, where we purify everything that we're not, what we picked up from all those well-meaning adults. And we release all that we're not, and we're left with what we are. It's time to purify all of that and reconnect with our spirit, with our source. Blue road of spirit goes east to west, the gentleness, and it's gentle. Spirit is gentle. It's not rough. We are rough on each other. Spirit is gentle. And there was the story of deer speaking to the demon and actually softening the demon, because of the love that deer showed to the demon. There goes my dog. I hope it's not bugging your ears. East to west is the blue road of spirit. Please help the dog to be quiet. Thank you so much. And we release. We have a giveaway ceremony, right? We release the limits of this body. We rejoin with our spirit. So as we enter through that eastern gate, we exit through that western gate. We rejoin with spirit. Release the body. Join back with the spirit. Above, below, and within. Now, it could be my daddy back again. He went out for coffee. She could be getting antsy for that. Oh, see, I brought this candle out because I wanted to light this candle. So let's do that right now. After I set up the Medicine Woman Tarot too. Ouch. Little snowman fell over. He melted a little bit. Right, okay. Up below. And lift it. Ow, 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 ow. Stress relief. That's it. Stress relief. This is. Ouch. La 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 la. Dee dee. Ooh ooh ooh. Oh, it's Wednesday. I hope I catch the Mike Live show. Yes. Love that indie band. Yeah, 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 yeah. I put a post alert, and it just got accepted by the administrators just yesterday. But I posted it, what, a couple months ago? When I sang with them, oh, little dream come true. That was a little dream come true to sing with that mic'd group, right? That mic'd crew, alright. Anyways, it was fun, and it came at a great timing yesterday. I sang my favorite, Vacation from Rock Bottom. You might see it here because I posted it on my YouTube channel, and then I shared it on the Facebook mic'd group. So, but Wednesday night, if you want to check them out, they're Wednesday night live on the Facebook at 8 o'clock. So, tonight's Wednesday that I'm recording this. And they've been going strong every single week. Like, it's beautiful. Every single week. And they've almost done 52 weeks. They started back in April when the first lockdown started. They started on Saturdays and moved to Wednesdays. So, they're up into 40s now. Yeah. For shows. I think so. Anyways. Check it out. Tonight at 8, the Mike Show, live on the Facebook. And let's get into what we're doing here now. What are we doing here now? The East card is the whirling spirit, the key to unlocking your natural talents and abilities. Okay. Do 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 ba da 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 dee 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 dee. The truth, seeing the truth of who you are, that's the key to unlocking your spiritual abilities. Not listening to others. It's not going to somebody else and say, hey, tell me who I am. Who am I? Who am I? Right? You want to do that questioning? Up to the source, the one who has the truth, the one who made you. So we aim high for that truth, and we stand in our light in the truth of who we are. That's the key to, that's the whirling spirit, yep, the key to unlocking our natural talents and abilities, is seeing that we have them. That's the truth. You're worth it. You're here. You have a special gift to share as well. That's the truth. That's the protection, the void, the unlimited potential. What are you going to nurture? What seeds are going to grow? Because, you know, the seeds that grow are the ones that get that attention, that attention, right? And sometimes needs attention to grow. Sometimes some plants grow through the mud. Some need it a little easier. That void, that unlocking the potential miracle. I love that. I just read that post. The same boiling water that softens the potato will harden the egg. Now I can't remember whose original quote, who originally said that, whatever, right? It's been around for a while, but I just read it again for the other day. Right, what are you tapping into? That's the truth we all have into it. We need to open up to that and let it flow through us. And what is that for you? We all have it. You are about to meet your potential destiny, unlimited potential mirror card, key to own creative abilities. It's right there in the void. That's the truth. We all have it. We all came with that. I'm going to put the east over on this side. The void. Now, I've done these for myself. I get another animal card for the void, but I'm not going to do that here. No, I'm not. Because we'll get that clarifying when it comes up on the other one. So, and then we go into the south. This is the emotions. This is our true feelings on the person or situation, which we are going through now. If you've got something specific you were thinking of, or whatever that was, right? These points, these things that can help us. Messages from our source. Way to see them on the outside. Hey, it's not what I'm saying. Tap into what's going on in you. The truth is in you for what you need to do. Nobody can tell you who you are. Right? Again, you can ask creator, but then you're going to listen too, right? Follow the ways guiding you, inner child, too. Okay. the self, right? We need to retreat and go in to find those emotions, right? Their true feelings. Sometimes we want to run away and hide, right? Or the situation. This is the true situation we're in. Right? Some are retreating. Some are trying to run out. Whatever that is. What is that for you? That truth is protection. In that childhood, what made you run and hide? Or did you? How did you feel in that? That aunt, did you have that patience? Did you try and make it happen? You know, did you take that time to rest? True feelings in situation. You think that I look like every other ant. I'm not as important because we're all the same. Every ant has a different job, an important job. And not every ant in the same colony looks exactly the same. Some are smaller, some are bigger. And when that ant is on its own, it has a one mind kind of thing. I was just watching something on that too. It was a biology, and there's a guy studying the ant colonies and stuff. But they work like one mind. So like all the colonies in our brains, it's like our brain is an ant colony maybe, right? All the cells and stuff in our brain. But they all work together. And they don't need, there isn't like a boss or a supervisor giving them orders and telling them where to go. They do it. It's an automatic flow. So what is that for you? Do you keep trying to push something to happen? You don't have patience? You're looking for somebody else to tell you what to do instead of retreating and going inside of you and finding out. What is that? How can somebody else tell you what you wanted to be when you grew up? Huh? Well, they could. I mean, of course, they could tell you. But, you know, is that going to be the truth for you? I don't know. What is that for you? I don't know. I don't know. I'll watch it back and see what it says to me too. I don't know. So on the ants, we have patience with ourselves most of all. Do you have patience with yourself? And maybe did others have patience with you when you were little? Maybe that has something to do with whether you have patience with yourself or not. I don't know. What is that for you? And then we go to the dream within the dream card. So is your dream for just your superficial ego, or is it coming from that source that's highest and best for all? Or is it just about, I want the house, the money? What is your dream? Is it to have all this material stuff? What is that dream within the dream for us all? Here we have in common. Okay, that's it. That powwow. We want to celebrate the sharing and quickening. This is the sharing season. Sharing our love and light. We've gotten so commercialized in this time of year that it gets focused on the material things. Were you focused on that material or sharing your gifts from your heart? The gifts from your soul, those gifts that keep giving, that have no amount of money could buy that. There's no monetary value in those gifts that we are giving. So what do you appreciate more? Do you appreciate those gifts that have these little things that say they thought about you, right? It's a personalized gift. You know, these things were bought. I'm using this example here. But even going out and buying a gift, do you take that time for who you're buying that for? Because as kids, right, we like this, we'll go buy that, right? Or maybe a husband's, would they buy a wife a vacuum or, you know, whatever. I don't want to be stereotypical or anything, but the whole point being, those gifts, those most special, most precious gifts, those gifts that are priceless, are the ones that come from the heart. Give a gift to yourself, to that inner child. What does that inner child need? And share from that playful spirit, that innocence, that non-judging, loving, seeing the world as magical. Sharing from that place, right? Let's not trick ourselves that it's, well, because we spent most money, the gifts that cost more mean more, right? Oh, And then we get caught up. If I can't buy a gift, I can't give a gift, I feel so guilty. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. Oh, ho, hum, woe is me. Whatever that is for you. We all have a gift to share. So laugh at yourself if you think that you don't. Maybe that's your gift. To be able to laugh at yourself, to share your humor. Look at the gift. Love and laughter. Laughter is the best medicine, they say. They say, well, it truly is. How do you feel after a good laugh, right? Like a good freaking belly workout you get there, and yeah, that one stood on the side nice. How come that one not going to? Yeah, whatever. Because that one was leaning on it, I guess, over there. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Okay, we'll push it in. Woohoo! Those things out the way. Ah, the hurt in my neck. There's a hurt in. Oh, yes. Okay, whatever. Pooh! Okay. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Oh, that hurt, hurt, hurt. I'm getting hot, 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 too. It's getting hot in here, and I'm gonna leave on my clothes. Take them off later when nobody knows. Weirdo. Yeah, see, I'm sharing my silly ass self with you. That's right, sharing my good sweetgrass water medicine. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah. We gotta swing it. Oh yeah. Going up to the north to find our wisdom. It's our inner wisdom that we might even notice. What is that? Inner wisdom that we may not have even noticed in ourselves. Oh, there. There's the north, the inner wisdom. We may not have even recognized in ourselves, right? That we need to respect our sacred space. We're all in the middle of our own little medicine wheels. We need all those medicines. We're all made up of the same stuff. When we start respecting ourselves, others will do that too. When we respect that sacred space inside, we respect and honor that sacred space in others too. The light in me sees the light in you, right? The God in me honors the God in you. Whatever that is for you. That source in me recognizes the source in you. Right? Oh, that scientific brain of biology. Notice, hey, you're made up all the molecules and biomatter that I am. Whatever. Right? But this is all sacred. It all comes together. Everything is needed for this all to work. You know, it may look like chaos to us in some ways, but there's always order. Look at that. We all have that inner wisdom. If we respect that inner wisdom in ourselves and in others, and especially our children have that inner wisdom too, and they're more tuned in to that source than we are. But we keep telling them, no, you're not seeing that, or no, whatever. They come in talking about past life, whatever. They're amazing beings, and they are so connected to source. Until we tell them, no, you're not. You're separate. You're separate. You're separate. Let's go and tap into that inner wisdom, and it's all in respect. We are all in this together. We're all human beings being human on this earth right now, in this time. And you're meant to be here. You have a gift to give. You need to tap into that inner wisdom to find that. And see, what is that for you? Hey, maybe it looks the same as me, but it's a little different. There's many readers, tarot card readers out there, right? It's a little different. I haven't seen too many doing them this way or using these particular cards or whatever. Like, and I didn't make these cards. These are made by Jamie Sams. Oh, you know, but everybody, they put their own unique way of doing things, right? So you might not resonate. And so go with that flow. Where is that source leading you? That's the thing. You need to tap into that truth inside of you that helps you navigate this void, This, oh man, when there's so many possibilities, so many choices, what do I choose? Sometimes we need to try a little bit. And go, wow, right? Careful what you wish for, you might get it. Then it comes to you, go, I didn't want that. What is what? Can I send it back, please, right? Gotta transmute this shit. What is that? What is that for you? And then we go and we find that truth of who we are. Our center is in the center of us. Our gift. Our gift to be able to speak with Creator. Without a middleman, to have that direct connection. Gift of free will. Right? We have those loose plans laid. We can fill out those details ourselves or whatever. Whatever that is for you. I don't know. What is the true self? True self. Here we go. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. We tap into those new abilities. Look at the fours. Look at those fours. 2020. A four. Finding that balance. Those new abilities are renewed abilities. What's always been inside of you. What have you been afraid to do? There lies your true self. Those natural talents and abilities, those gifts that we have for sharing. There we go. It's taking action on that. What has been calling out to you? This is what I need to do. This is how I contribute to the rest of the world. This is how I can give of myself from my gifts that the source has given me, right? That's what Antelope did. He took action. He saw that people were cold and hungry and went to Creator and said, Creator, please, I would like to offer my skin and my meat to the people. I'd like to offer my life in service of the people. This is what we do. So we tap into those abilities. We honor that. We all have that. We respect that. Tap into that inner wisdom of what that is. And then we let it flow out. We take that action. That is our true selves. When we're acting on that from that deep inside. We know we don't need anybody to tell us what to do. We know what we were made for. And we go and we do it. Right? And we go and we do it. And we flow, we flow, we flow. And then we grow, we grow, we grow. In this beautiful, beautiful world, you know. Man does not run the show. Though he really tries, don't he though? He, she, whatever. Mostly. Come on. We can try and deny that all we want, but it doesn't make it any less. Right? There's the truth as protection. We've been unbalanced in the masculinity and femininity. Not man, woman, right? As we're trying to have power over instead of the power within, right? Power to the people. And not just these few people. All us people. All people on this earth. So let's remember that and retreat back and see what we are believing. Let's see, right? See our victories. Retreat back and see our victories when we did follow that inner wisdom and how that worked out for us. How did that work out for you when you followed that inner wisdom in you, huh? I'm going to pull this over so we can show these over her. How's about that? Okay, let's get on. Let's get on. Let's get on. I was going to do a quickie today, but you know what? It's a Wednesday going into, right, Christmas Eve tomorrow. Right? You believe in Santa? Is Santa coming to visit you? This was pretty to have this Santa gift to his sisters. I was grateful. Very grateful. Let me know as alive too. Got that heart pounding. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Alrighty then. The void, the arrow, the truth as protection. This is the unlimited potential we all have within us. So, that's our whirling spirit. The key to unlocking our natural talents and abilities. Look, and then that's what it was on. The key to unlocking our natural talents and abilities. What's the truth? What's the truth in that? That boy, there we go. That stuck to my finger. Listen to your heart. We have been so guarded from our hearts and blocked them off. But if we line our hearts up with the source, we listen to that. Listen to that. Line it up with the truth. The truth is our hearts have, oh my goodness, what's those called? They're wired like the brain. Neuron systems. Something like that. Anyway, our heart is like the brain. More powerful than the brain. Sets out more of an electromagnetic pulse than the brain. So that's why we need to line that with spirit. Right? And love. Love, 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 love. What you do and do what you love. Love what you do and do what you love. No. Loving what you do. Do what you love and love what you do, and the money will come flowing to you. I think that's what I was trying to. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So there, see, she got her arrow there too, and it's the arrows, it's that thought. So you line your thoughts up with that of the divine and the highest and best interest of all. That's how we unlock those potential miracles, because we're not just doing it for our own selfishness, just for our own personal gain, and just to personally gain for our own little families or whatever, but for all. For all. Oh, right, seeing all as that sacred space, all of us, honoring that sacred space in each, because it's there, as there. Okay, oh, okay, this is giving me a jittery thing, and I'm like, I want to go, ah! Whew, okay, so there we go. Okay, get that up there. Stay up there, and let's just move on. Moving on, our true feelings. The retreat and the ant. There, what's our true feelings, right? Do we retreat in when we're faced with that? Think we have nothing to gain? Or do we keep pushing through, right? Do we have that patience? That's discipline, attraction, and preparation, right? The ants prepared are always working. Always working. Even when we're sitting and resting and taking a retreat, that's the work we got to do too. That's that self-care. So do you have patience with yourself, or you're trying to make it happen quicker? This is the 4 pipes, the stability, right? See the male and female working together. Working together. So we need to bring that in ourselves. Balance out the masculine and feminine, right? Do you like feel that you're... You know, when I cry, that's my weak side. When I'm having muscles, that's my strong side. How do you see your own energies in you? Right? Do you try to hide anything that seems like a weakness? Right? What is that for you? Do you have patience with yourself? Do you have patience with this world, with others? We got to develop that inside first, and then it'll pour out. Right? It begins within, though. Then we go over to the west. The dream within the dream. Is it just for our superficial egos, or is it for all, right? The highest and best of all. Or is it just for our own selfish needs? Ooh. That's the trickster and the powwow, the celebration. And the 25th, here we go. 25th is coming, Christmas. We're sharing. Is it? How is that for you this year? I know. It's honor. And hold space for those. Oh my goodness. This was the blend. That's what I saw first. Wow. Eagle the Flyers comes up. We have 8 of arrows, a commitment to a way. Choosing one. We have the Sage as a self well expressed. Learning how to express ourselves. Holy jeez. You see all that. There's a lot to say there. So then we have listen to the truths of the sages, steadfast mind, and crafting. What is your craft? Is there something you wanted to try? I'm going to shuffle all these in again and see what comes out once more. And then we'll see. That will be the one that this wants to say to us. Okay, and over here we have the spirit freed by doubt, overcome by action. Just taking that action on it, right? Oh no, what I have to do is not important in this world. So I am... not going to do it. So I retreat, and I don't put any action into my gifts and talents. I don't know. What is that for you? Integration. We're going to shuffle them all up together. Excuse me. I hope I'm not shouting in your ears. I want to talk louder than the dog. It's annoying me. I think my daddy's coming in the back door there. So what is going with the coyote? And that's the death transformation. There is 2 there. Crafting, 8 of stones. What is your craft? And that doesn't mean picking up a craft. Well, maybe your craft is accounting. I don't know. It is for you. Maybe that'll help. I just closed. Haha. I can close off the door, but then we might hear a whine through the door. But whatever. At least there's a little bit of a muffling. Maybe. Okay, because I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Okay. Whew, excuse me. I don't mean to shout in your ears like that. I don't know. I watch it. My TV sometimes it's a boo or whatever. Okay. So there was 2 that come out with that. Okay. I'm going to squirt her. I will squirt her. Okay. Just give me a second. We'll finish this off in a second. Thank you. Excuse me. I just went and killed one dog. No, I didn't really. Yeah. She's all excited. Papa got home, so she just had to say, hello, I'm here. Come on, come in here. Come on. How come you didn't take me? I'm upset with you. Whatever it was she was saying, I don't know. So, we're over here at the sharing and the quickening and the trickster. Right? I gotta let die. That transformation says we don't have anything to offer this world. We do. Right? This is the death card. Number 13, transformation, the ride through the desert toward the setting sun, right? It's the dawn of a new day. We need to let this day go. It is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. It's time to get in touch with our craft. What is that? It's not necessarily making necklaces or painting or whatever. What is your craft? Is it music? Is it accounting? I think I was already saying that. That is your skill. Your skill. What is it? It's in your inner wisdom is in there, right? This is talking about our new abilities. That's how we get in touch with that, our true selves, with our passions. We see what action we can take. We see what we have to share, what we have to offer, and we put it out there. We put it out there. If we keep it to ourselves, right? How is that one that needs it going to find it? Right? So we put it out there. We take that action. We speak to Creator. We offer our services. And we have the inner wisdom that we have is that the 8 of Bowls, a journey of love. This is what we're all on because we are love. We're here to experience the full extent of love in the physical form. Because when we're in the spirit, we don't have our physical senses, touching, and all those different emotions, right? Because in spirit, it's just love. Spirit is pure love. So we need to feel the contrast of that to appreciate where we come from. And we all come from the same source. There's the inner wisdom in that, right? We all have that sacred space. We all have the male and female energies and the spirit. So let's bring ourselves all together. Get in touch and in tune with what we have to offer the world. Our own special gifts. Our art is our heart. The love. The love. What is that unique way you share your love? Right? Transformation. That's a 4 there too, right? 8 is 2 4s together. Look at that. Balance, balance, balance. 4 directions, 4 seasons, 4 colors, whatever. More than 4 colors, but whatever. And into that true self, that action, those new abilities. So as we get in tune with that, it's our true selves. Our true selves. We want to on that one. Those jumped out too. That's our true selves, right? The trickster over here, that's that devil energy. It's number 15. 3 of Pipes, dream, envision, wonder. Are we holding ourselves back? Are we being captivated by that trickster who says, oh, right, if you just give me everything you've got, I'll make sure you're taken care of. Don't you worry, you leave it all to me. And then that trickster's gone. These ones are going, why? Why do we have nothing? They said that they were going to be there. The realization of bondage begets liberation. Liberation, when we realize what's keeping us trapped, that, oh, we don't have this, or there can only be this, or somebody says, no, you need to do that, right? Artists are useless. These are essential workers. If you're not doing that, that's not essential. Whatever. Dream, envision, wonder. That's how you tap into the unlimited possibilities for yourself. And that will help others too, because then you're being a most beautiful example to others of following that. You're not being trapped saying that, oh, nope, you can't do that. You're not letting somebody else tell you what you have to do. No man outside of you is controlling you. You have that direct connection with the divine, right? This guy over here, I want you to believe that you don't. Give me all that you got, because he's taking power from. It's not that power within. He thinks the power comes from taking. No, no more taking. Give and open to receive. What is that for you? What does that say to you? Very, very interesting. But that's the true self. That's the true self, right? We have those energies in us. I'm going to call it the devil or whatever. Those things that we get, those are addictions to things, behaviors, maybe even people. What is that for you? As soon as you see what's keeping you bonded and stopping you from wandering and expanding yourself and stopping you from exercising and taking action on those abilities. Once you figure that out, there you go. You're freed to your true self because you've cleared out. Then you dream, envision, and wander. Okay, well, I just shuffled on that instead of just looking at the tops and bottoms here. So I guess that's what needed to be done. Right? We're seeing our little victories as we retreat. We need to take that time to retreat. Be grateful for what we have and see those little victories, how far we've come. Reflecting on potential use of resources and the passing on of knowledge. This is the 2 of stones and the 9 of stones. Right? What are we passing on? Sometimes we're just learning from those that come before us. Right? Were we taught how to plant our own seeds and then go get the water to water them? What is that? What is that for you? We need to pass on how to plant and be resourceful instead of just going to the grocery store. We need our children to know where the food really comes from, where we really come from. And we must support and honor and respect our mothers, the mothers we came from, the mothers we live on. Respect our homes, right? The homes we live in, the homes we live on. This is the home we live into, right? And then passing on that knowledge, sharing it. Knowledge isn't meant to be just for a few people either. Knowledge is power. Let's share that with all, right? Of course, there are some that will take that knowledge and take advantage, right? That's happened. They try and hoard that knowledge. So you have to come to me to get that knowledge, right? You have to come to me if you want to speak to Creator. This is the only way, right? Let's not get hooked. Let's not put all of our eggs in one basket, right? Okay. I love you all. Have a wonderful, blessed day and holidays, whatever you're celebrating. And I will be here. I'll do a special one tomorrow on Christmas Day. So, right up to Friday. I've got 2 more for this week. So I'll do 2 more for this week. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. And getting in touch with all that wisdom inside of you and your natural talents and just letting it pour through. Taking the action on that. Realizing what's holding you back. What's holding you back? It's you. It's you. Guarantee you. Yeah, we have things on the outside. Yes, yes, yes. And we can ask for help from that source. Always there. Free will. They won't just step in. There's sometimes the divine interventions. But yeah, really, we have to ask. It's a free will. Not Free Willy. It's a good movie. I'm thinking something else now. Okay, okay. Love you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you, shining light through, and everything you do. This world really needs you. Give that gift to yourself of being yourself this year, right? If you're all alone, who's going to criticize you then? Be yourself fully, holy, and true, right? That's how I got practice. Every time I'm alone, I get to do whatever I want to do and be me. Love you. Thank you.